It's been a minute. Had to take a little bit of a break from Hearthstone there for a second because I was absolutely losing my mind. Even after the Demon Hunter nerf, I still have problems with it, but I've had a good time taking a little bit of a break. So we're gonna get rid of, I guess, this one because I'm gonna be playing Warlock today. Take 20 turns, easy enough. Win 10, Battlecry cards is fine. Miniaturize, I don't actually know if this has any miniaturized cards in it. It's not my deck, by the way. It is not my deck. This is something somebody used to get to rank 10 legend. It is Unknown's version of the deck. And I don't think I have a singular mini card in here, so I might just get rid of the mini one. Oh shoot, my bad. Perfect. One sec. Get out of here with those miniaturized cards. Bullshit. Hey, how's it going? Hello. Oh, I do need to put a thumbnail in. That's a good point. Nobody actually said anything about that, but it is. I thought about it, and it is a good point. Let me just put in my my Warlock thumbnail real quick. I apologize in advance for the inconvenience that this is causing all of you. You poor souls. I'll start the queue for the game though. Nope, wrong deck. Just need to find it. Aha. Wait, one sec. Stream stuff. What class are we playing? Warlock, bada bing, bada boom. Should be good. Okay, we're cool. It was a good deck, but I hated it more than I lost. Terribly inconvenienced. All right. Okay.
Who wants to play?
I do really like Doomkin. Being able to coin it out early might actually be kind of huge. I don't know if I ever need these things. I don't have my deck tracker open right now, so I don't have the cheat codes to know what to keep. But I feel like coin Doomkin turn 5 into Doomkin turn 6 to have like 10 mana is kind of insane, but keeping 2 might be overkill. I'm basically stalling, hoping that my my deck tracker kicks in, but it might be a bit too late. Yeah, it's a bit too late. Oh, really? Reverb's good keep. I'll keep both. You know what? Screw it. It's a 7. It's kept 50% of the time. I've got the coin. I'll keep it. Coin this, play Sargeras immediately on turn, like, 7. Broken. We also have Reno is really good. That haircut's out of this world? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why do people keep saying I have a haircut? I literally haven't gotten a haircut in months. I actually don't know why people keep saying, like, great haircut, dude. I haven't had a haircut in months. This happens on my League and my Hearthstone channel. Is something wrong with my hair? Or is there some sort of, like, joke that I'm unaware of? We play this, and then we'll play this, and then this, and then Sargeras. But for now, we'll just do that. It's fine. We are praying for nerfs. I also hope there are nerfs. Dude, this meta is so awful. It's the reason why I took a break. Obviously, I'm back. I didn't take, like, a permanent break or anything, but this meta feels so bad. Let's get myself a big taunt minion. Oh, wait, that is poison. Okay, well, you know, at the end of the day, it's fine. It still has to trade. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage, though. Yikes. I could double drain soul this. Or I could, like... I'm gonna coin out Doomkin for now. I do think that it's probably best. It gives me the opportunity to play, like, this, and this all on one turn, which I think is better. It's just a bit of an inconvenience. I can go Drain Soul, Mortal Reminder, and it does kill everything. And then turn 8, I guess I play the Doomkin. Oh, wait, you're hitting that?
I ain't talking.
Oh my god, really? How did he have the mana to do all of that? Oh, he got that for free off of that. All right. Well, that really sucks, actually. The fact that this won't really be able to attack. So what do I even do now? Am I just fucked? To all minions? I mean, I can wipe the board and lose Reno, but I don't really want to do that. I don't really want reverb either. Well, I guess reverb wouldn't be that bad. I can reverb this, kill that, and then also like Mortal Reminder and hopefully kill off 2 things. I guess it's reverb. No! It is reverb, but I'm not gonna be using it. And I lost the welding, which doesn't really matter too much. And then just drain soul that. We just love the new haircut, but there is no new haircut. I don't know what you're talking about. Why get a new haircut when the old one was so good? Oh my goodness. I don't... You guys are making me lose my mind. I'm lost though. Am I missing something?
Everybody needs a casket.
But yeah, losing Sargeras is actually a really big deal. Yikes. Okay. Sure, this thing can't attack, but it's not like it's a ton of damage right there. It's okay. So what do I do here? Okay, they got rid of Restaurant Viper, which I probably assume they use later. Speaker Stomper. Does nothing, unfortunately. See what I get? Oh, it's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. It gives me a 15-15. Most likely. It's highly likely that it gives me a 15-15. I'm pretty happy about that. We'll take it. We could also go with Fizzle, but I think you're better. Then again, this on turn 9 is actually not bad, but we'll go with the 15-15. It's too good. Maybe I shouldn't have kept Double Doomkin. I guess keeping Double Doomkin was kind of like the dream. It didn't go very well though. Sure. Why not Twisting Nether though? What do you mean why not? Like why not run Twisting Nether in the deck? Because Wing Welding's just a faster version of Twisting Nether most of the time. Interesting. Hold on. How much damage can I do to him? I mean, we just drew Zilliax, which is kind of insane. I can just slap him in the face for 15 damage, actually. He still can't attack, but we play this and you just go bonk, bonk. And then go face. This even gets to keep its Divine Shield and kill it off for free and deal 15 damage. Pretty sure I didn't have lethal there. Because even if I'm able to connect, I have to figure out a way to do even more damage. Yeah, it's fair. We go reverb next turn though. We knew that was gonna happen. He hits 15 HP. Actually, it's only 11 HP. Then we go reverb.
Remnants of life.
And then we go, your next spell does more damage. But this is still almost lethal, right? Like, this is almost lethal. This is just 2 damage, right? Every single time. That's 18. Yeah, this is just 2 damage every single time. It literally has to give me 2 damage with the hero power, so it's just worth it to do this, yeah. Oh man, losing Sargeras sucked. But, and Double Doomkin was definitely a bit greedy. Oh my word. Now that's a lot of things. All right, that was a good warm-up game. Been a minute since I've played Hearthstone.
Nezoth versus Arthas.
Another Death Knight. Okay, we don't necessarily want to keep Sargeras. We don't really want to keep Table Flip. Maybe we do if we get a big enough hand relatively early. I don't think I want to keep Sargeras though is the problem because like, yeah, he's kept 55% of the time and he has a good win rate when kept. But the problem is if I don't find Doomkin, this is significantly worse. But you know what? I'll listen to the stats. I'll keep it. Generally speaking, if the kept rate is more than 50%, or I guess 50% or better, whatever you want to call it, I'm pretty okay with it. Do I want to lose Symphony of Sins? The answer is not really, but I'll take another fracking. I hated losing Symphony of Sins and Table Flip, but there are better cards in my deck that I'm trying to find.
Solves any problem.
Dark Alley Pact is cool. We'll life tap, and then we'll go life tap into this, and then on turn 4, we'll just play this and hope for the best. I'm fine with that. It's not particularly big. It's good damage, I guess, but it's not like life-threatening currently. Would I rather play this first or this first? I don't think it really matters, because if I have 3 mana, I mean, I guess if I get like Drain Soul off of this, maybe, but I still don't want to pick Drain Soul most of the time. Oh. Okay, which one's more important here? Reno or Doomkin? Doomkin's the thing that gives me the mana that I need to actually win the game. Reno, however, if I play Wheel of Death, could also just straight up win me the game. But the problem with him is I need a Wheel of Death for it to actually work, whereas Doomkin is just good on turn 6. So I think I'm gonna take Doomkin and life tap. I hated losing Reno there. I hated losing Reno there. And we end up getting Drain Soul off of that, which is not the worst. We can play Dark Alley Pact, and then after that, we can do something a little bit spicy. And we still have infinite value with Sargeras, so it's not like it's the worst thing in the world. What's your win rate right now? I've been streaming for 9 minutes. That was my first game, and I won. Morning, Igor. Good morning, Tess. How's it going? But Dark Alley Pact seems pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't do the thing that gives it poisonous. We got Wheel of Death, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice, I would say. That's also pretty nice. We play this, we play you on 6, you on 8 along with this, and then we'll play Sargeras, and then we'll play Aziliax, and just try to heal as much as possible. Okay, they're drawing a bunch of cards, so we're gonna have to kill off this 2/4 eventually, but that's okay. All right, they do have enough to kill off everything, actually. Which means we cannot kill off this 2/4, unfortunately. He's gonna overdraw a card, it seems, which is okay. I think I have to play Fizzle after I've played the other cards, unfortunately. Okay, he doesn't get the tradable, which is probably fine for him. All right, hoping for Mortal Eradication here. I feel like statistically it's unlikely, but we're hoping for it. Table Flip. Life tap, Table Flip, Drain Soul. Or just Mortal Eradication is even better, because that's perfectly 5 and it heals me. That's literally perfect. Oh, that was exactly what I wanted. He loses a good card. Something that generates some resources. I play Doomkin into Wheel. Into, I guess, maybe Ziliax first. It depends on what I need to do. Really?
My blood for the Lich King!
Wow, that actually hurts me quite a bit. That was a really good play on their part. I think it should be, it should be talked about that they saw my win condition is Doomkin into Wheel of Death, and they played around it. Whether it's because they actually intended to play around it or it's because they accidentally did it, I don't know. But still very, very good. Next turn I'll play this plus maybe Soul Freeze to buy myself some time into the Wheel of Death. No fucking way, dude. No way! How do you hit him again? Hit the Ziliax or the 15/15, you fuck. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. That's the second time in a row Sargeras was pulled from my hand, even though I had like 3 other minions in my fucking hand. Holy shit, dude. That was literally the worst case scenario. Anything else being pulled is fine, even Fizzle, because I don't care about him. Oh my god, dude. That's actually devastating. That's actually devastating, and I don't think I can recover from that. Holy shit. Back-to-back hard counterplayed. Wow. I mean, Cold Feet was just a good play, I think. Cold Feet was just a good play, like a good discover. The Dirty Rat hitting the 25%. Wow. I'm glad that he did that this turn, though. I don't know why he did it. But this is fine, honestly. I'll play this next turn. We don't need to play this right now. I can take 1 fatigue damage. I want to use it when the fatigue damage is a little bit more anyway. Also, having reverb is nice. We actually have a pretty decent hand, I would say. Because we can play Fizzle at some point to just get more copies of these good cards and take 1 less fatigue damage. Yeah, it's fine. I'm cool with this. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, the Prime. Thank you so much, Luigi. It's spelled a little bit weird, but I think that was Luigi. But I'd rather get a slightly smaller minion. Or a slightly bigger minion. Does that matter? I'd rather have a second Dark Alley Pact in my deck. So let's just go boom into boom. And it's just gonna be a 5/5, but that's okay. Do I want to play the harp right now? Saves me a mana later? Sure, why not? I could life tap because I'll get another one off of Fizzle anyway. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. I'll get another one off of Fizzle anyway. It's not actually that big of a deal. It's actually not a big deal at all. Good to see you, Court. Early stream hype. Thanks. Well, no problem. I appreciate you being here. Did the meta change at all aside from seeing less Demon Hunter? For the most part, it's just less Demon Hunter. Ow. We play this and let's just heal up a bunch. It's just nice. It's just a good play, I think. Heals me up quite a bit. We're back up to 27 HP. This'll keep me from taking fatigue 1 turn. Fizzle snapshot gets me a whole new set of things. We can play another weapon after that. Yeah, I don't really care about you healing, to be honest with you. I don't think that that really matters to me at all. I think I care about that a negative amount. We take no damage here. We play Fizzle snapshot. We should be able to play 2 table flips. Table. I could have reverbed one of these, but I don't think it's really that important. I'll go boom, hit, and then I'm pretty sure I'm fine. This deck is fun and interactive, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Even after they got Sargeras too, that felt really bad. No! Let me take 4 damage. It's not the end of the world here. I mean, they're not endless. The fact that they destroyed the weapon's annoying, but it doesn't really do anything. I take 2, 4, 9. Because this next one should be 5, right? Wait, I miscounted. But I'm pretty sure it's just GG, right? Just in case, I'll do this.
Say cheese.
I'll just do that. My bad. I don't know why Soul froze. This game is so over. GG, well played.
I am broken.
Was that a little bit BM? Yeah. Like the video? True. Like the video. It would help me a lot. Your next league champion's Camille, is it? Hold on. I need to actually look and see who it is. I haven't looked. Who is it? Let's go to my channel. Let's look. Community.
Nazarth versus Jaina.
Interesting. Wow, this did not go the way I expected it at all. I just voted Jace because I wanted to see the results. I'm on another account. I really thought Rengar was gonna win. The fact that Camille won is pretty interesting. I guess it's Camille next. All right, I didn't realize. Oh boy. Okay, so this is probably an OTK deck. I want to keep fracking to go through my deck as quickly as possible, and I don't think I want to keep Reno. I think this matchup is just in general kind of problematic for me. Okay, actually potentially very good. Depending on what I draw. I'll play that just to get something. Wow, okay, so absolutely love all of these. We're gonna take Loken. It's gonna be play this on 3, play this on 4, coin this out on 5, and hopefully get 3 15-15s. And hopefully they can't do anything about it. Could you imagine getting 3 15-15s out on turn 5 and calling that a balanced game? That's literally, like, way over lethal. To be fair, I'll live tap one time. To be fair, there is a world where they're able to just freeze it and gain 15 armor. But even still, I'll have 45 stats out there, and then I just play the Doomkin, and then I play Wheel, and I'm still like in the driver's seat. How many minions do I have in the deck? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the deck. So there is still a chance. There is a chance that Loken misses. But even if he does, at worst we get like Sargeras, and it's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have live tapped. That 2 damage could matter. Not sure though. Haven't played Hearthstone in a week, so a little bit rusty right now. When are you gonna stream League next? After this, I'm gonna stream Hearthstone, and then I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna set up a thumbnail for Camille and start playing Camille. And maybe watch 1 or 2 guide videos first, so I don't go in completely blind. I mean, this just has to be the play, right? I don't think I ever want to trade Speaker Stomper because I think I'd rather have him. Because around turn 8, I want to play, like, I want to play this, but then soon after I want to play Speaker Stomper, so that way they can't OTK me with Sif. What's your League streaming account? I mean, on Twitch, it's the same one. On YouTube, it's eCoreLOL. This is my League channel. And that's where I stream on YouTube, and I stream obviously on Twitch as well. Wait, 2? Oh, because he got 1 off of the... Okay. Sure. Can't be objection, which is nice. I mean, I take 3 damage, I don't care. Let's summon a couple of 15-15s with Rush, if you don't mind. Yep, sounds really good. Yup, yup, this seems fun, fair and balanced. Okay, of course. Yes, sounds amazing. I mean, he can freeze 2 of them and gain 30 armor, but like, it's still inevitable damage. It's gonna hit him. It's a good card, I'll respect it. I mean, this is fine. If they survive like 2 more turns, the board's only gonna get bigger from here. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna play Doomkin to slow him down and hit him in the face. I don't care about the 3-4. Maybe I should have cared about the 3-4. I don't know, because he can reverb the 15-15. He can reverb the 15-15 rush minion. Do I want to play Wheel of Death? The answer is kinda yeah. But I also kind of want to set up a little bit of healing, maybe. That's probably fine. But also, hitting him in the face sets up lethal next turn, potentially. Because he's at 45 HP, unless he can gain more armor. Ooh, yikes, that's not good. Oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? I'm losing it. You're fucking kidding me, man. It's not balanced.
Time runs out on me.
Reality.
I mean, okay, let's be real here. This is a whole board of 15-15s, right? Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do about this? We'll just rush to kill armor, rush to kill this. I mean, what removal does he have? We'll just play another 15-15. Like, excuse me? Look at it, I have 93 damage on the board on turn, like, 7. Oh my gosh. I mean, Blizzard wrecks me, I guess, but we have Drain Soul. We have the weapon to stall out a little bit. I probably shouldn't have played this. I just played it because it has lifesteal. I probably should have... I guess what I could do is I could Drain Soul my own minion. If he Blizzards, I can Drain Soul this to make room for the Speaker Stomper, so that way he can't kill me with Sif. But I don't think he kills me with Sif this turn anyway. I think it takes at least 9 mana. I guess Sif is 6. Rewind, okay, Soul Freeze to freeze 3 pretty big minions, I guess. But it's still a lot of he freezes the lifesteal one, that's a bit unfortunate. Even if it's Ice Barrier, is he saved? Am I dumb?
Time runs out on me.
45, 48 damage. I am off by 2, to be fair. I am off by 2. Oh, they're just gonna concede because they don't have Sif. Sure, okay. I mean, this was fun for Imbalance. That was super interactive, for sure, right? Everybody in chat? Yeah? Probably shouldn't have played that 15-15, but it threatened lethal super hard, even if he froze some of my minions. I don't know.
Nezoth versus Valera.
I had 48, he had 47. Even after Ice Barrier?
All eyes shall
40, 39. No, you're right. It was lethal even after. We're gonna get rid of everything here. I don't even know if I like Wing Welding. It's a card that I've seen multiple people use in their deck list. We're keeping fracking because it does help cycle a little bit. But it's a card that I've seen multiple people use in their deck lists, but I don't know why. I just don't think that it's very good. Maybe, I mean, I guess it's 4 mana for essentially a guaranteed board wipe. You just have to get rid of 1 good card. But I don't know. I haven't needed to use it is what I'm trying to say. Wing is more of a pain lock clear. Oh, that's fair. And I don't know why the shop is closed. I don't think the shop is even closed for me. Yeah, having 6 15-15s on turn 7 is totally balanced. I agree, 100%. I 100% agree. Damn. I mean, I guess I take Phantom, but that feels bad that I had to lose 2 really good cards there. I mean, I'm mostly set about Forge of Wills. The other cards are kind of like meh, but losing Forge of Wills did kind of suck. We got Sargeras too. What do I even want to get off of Loken at this point? What do I even want? Wing is rare in this deck. In most of the deck lists that I've seen, to be fair, I am taking them from people who are in like top 1 to 200 legends, so maybe there's a lot more Pain Warlock in that area. But most of the decks I've seen have run Wing Welding. Okay, let's see here. Boom, and then just life tap. I would like to heal a little bit. I don't really want to go fracking quite now. It's good heal. It'll be good heal. I don't mind it at all. Dark Alley Pact next turn could also be good. We can go fracking, or we can just coin out Loken. It's a couple of different things we can do here. Is the win rate above the mulligan a part of HS Replay Premium? Yes, it is.
Let the Badlands.
What? Oh no, I don't have Drain Soul for that yet. Could be Breakdance, could be Shadow Step into another hit. If it's Wing Welding, I don't think I want to play if it's Wing Welding. Oh snap. Oh my gosh. Wait, maybe I do want to play Wing Welding. This is kind of big. This is kind of a lot of damage, actually. Dark Alley Pact for 9/9 seems about right. What do I want to do next? Do I want to coin out Loken, try to get Ziliax? But also, yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much for the subscription, Chris. Thank you, much appreciated. Hope you're having a good one. What thing do you would you like to be nerfed or buffed? For me, nerfs is either Helia or just Nature Shaman, and the buffs should be the Mech Warrior. I mean, I've said this before on Twitter and on stream and a whole bunch of places. I think they should literally nerf every single card in the game by a mana. And that is a hill that I will die on. That is a hill that I am willing to die on, because it's absurd. This game, the power creep is fucking nuts. I don't think I should be able to get 6 15/15s out on turn 7. And that was just like a one-off example, but it's not a totally unique experience. It's just absurd what's in the game right now. But I'm at 13 already, which is not ideal. Okay, sure. I want to get Table Flip. I don't want to use Wing Welding. I have to get rid of him, I guess. Sucks, but it's what I literally have to do it or I'm gonna die. If I want to take Dark Alley Pact or some sort of removal/healing, I'll take removal/healing. We have to use this to get rid of their board. I'm gonna take too much damage. Made me sad, but I was hoping to get Table Flip off of that fracking. Yeah, that's an yeah, that feels really bad, but maybe it's okay. Not a fan at all, actually. My goodness. If I do this, I lose Sargeras. Oh god.
Infinite truths.
He'll take control of a minion, and I can't really play Ziliax. What do I do on turn 7 if he deal? I mean, on turn that I can play Wing Welding. If he commits to the board more, I guess. Oh, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I'll take Ziliax. He's a 6/5. He probably ends up dying. I could end up losing the game right here. But it could be a Wing Welding angle. This is stressful. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit, I'm a little worried. Is that just GG? That might just be GG. I think it's just over. Wait, oh, my weapon doesn't count. Because it's not on my turn. That's nuts. Maybe I should have gone with the location instead. Because if I'd taken the location, I could have played that on 3. And then I could have played... I mean, I didn't know I was going to top deck Dark Alley Pact, but I could have played Dark Alley Pact and gotten 2 big minions. Probably better. Yeah. Bit of a misplay, I guess. I went greedy for the 15-15. I like the weapon. It's actually a really high win rate when kept, and I think it's just a decent card to play for some healing early on. So I'll probably play it turn 1 and just try to out-tempo. Why not freeze? Because freezing, I mean, it doesn't matter. The freezing wouldn't have done anything. It wouldn't have changed anything. I'm still dead in like 1 or 2 turns, but I need to try to freeze at a better time, if that makes sense. Like, freezing at that point means I probably just die 2 turns later. I have to freeze after I make a big play, like play the Wheel of Death. So that way I can buy a turn, so I can play, like, Zilliax the following turn or something. I'll try this. Actually, we'll go Fracking first. This is just better. Wow, I like all of these cards. I'm gonna take Forge of Wills, though, because I think Forge of Wills is absolutely broken, especially against Paladin. If they can't fight for the board, they just lose.
State your case.
I'll just like that. There's nothing really else to do here.
Gaze into the horizon.
Oh, you're Highlander. That was not expected. That's crazy. Okay, I'll still play this and then play another one plus the weapon and then just hope for something moderately big. You'll never be number 1? I mean, that's a crazy thing to say. I mean, I'm probably a higher rank than you, but thank you so much for your content and the interaction. I appreciate it a lot. Boosts me in the algorithm. If you want to keep saying mean things for no reason, by all means, go ahead. Freezing into drawing table flip was your only out? Or just sacrificing Sargeras? I mean, yeah, like I said, all of the sacrifices and the outs are so bad that I'm probably just dead anyway. And it wouldn't have mattered because it doesn't kill Sylvanas regardless, so the 5/5 still lives. And I'm probably just gonna take a bunch of damage anyway. It's like, it didn't really matter what I did there. Not super anyway. Loken, I mean, I can't play him yet. I'm trying to think here. I could go for like a soul freeze on these bigger minions. I actually separated these pretty well. I don't think they play... Okay, what spell could they use? They could play the one that pumps them up whenever they attack, which would be a bit of a problem. I'd like to play Loken for a 15-15 and then make 2 copies of it and then kill this off and a couple of other things. I don't think I need to reverb. Then again, reverbing the 4/6 doesn't sound terrible to me because it does have to hit it twice. Let's see here. I don't really want to life tap, although it does heal me. I could life tap, play this, and just freeze these things, kill off a 1. Heals up a decent amount. Yeah, we'll see what we life tap into first. We gain some HP. Wing welding, not really that particularly good. If I soul freeze, I stop 1, 2, 6 damage, and I heal a little bit more. And then I drain soul to kill the other 1. And then I play Loken, double get, go boom, boom, boom. And he's not gonna play Reno for another like 2 or 3 turns, so this play is actually really, really good. It heals me. I think it's actually fine. It stops me from taking 6 damage. It wasn't me and I gave you an easy out. It was not an easy out. Your play was still wrong. Like, we still die. Pick, coin, 4 mana clear. Like, it doesn't change anything. Then he just steals my fizzle and has a 3/3 on the board and still threatens lethal. Like, I'm still almost dead regardless, and I have to wait 5 turns. It's just better to go next. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. Some people say crazy stuff for no reason. Yikes. I mean, it happens. Would you ever consider doing matchup-specific content, either edits of a matchup or dedicated video with another creator? I mean, I do stuff with Rarn all the time. It's pretty fun. Give me a 15-15, or I guess a 6-12 would be adequate. Okay, we'll take that. He can't play Reno yet, so I mean, this is just pretty good. If he plays the one thing that does damage equal to the attack, like Keeper Strength, I believe it's called. He can Keeper Strength, I guess, but still a lot of stats on board. If he can't kill off at least one of the 15/15s, he's dead. If he can't kill off 2 of them, then he's definitely dead. What do you think of Highlander Death Knight? I feel like when you play a class Highlander that doesn't have a Highlander card specifically, like Warrior has one, obviously Hunter has one, Paladin has one. If you're playing a Highlander deck that doesn't revolve around a card like that, it's just not very good. That's fine-ish. Can he kill it off? He can kill off one of them. Wait, he actually might live. Hold on. There's a moderate chance here that he's able to kill off everything. Well, okay, not everything. But the Divine Shield taunt minion might keep him alive for just long enough, because I can't hit him with double 15/15s. I could double trade my Speaker Stomper and look for like a Mortal Eradication or a Drain Soul or something. But that's kind of sick for him, not gonna lie. This will do 14 damage, which will wipe my board. Wheel of Death is not what I want to see, actually. Table Flip is fine. I can life tap Table Flip as well. I get to connect for 15 damage. Mortal Eradication is almost perfect. If I had had a reverb, it was perfect. But we'll just go Table Flip into smack this, go face for 15. Not exactly what I wanted, but next turn it can be Wheel of Death into Phantom into 2 15/15s. He can't play Reno this turn. He has to wait a turn before he can do that, so I feel relatively fine right now. I'm hoping to find Symphony of Sins, though, or Ziliax, or Sargeras, or even Fizzle as my last draw. The reasoning I've seen running Highlander cards in that Death Knight deck is it has a lot of individually good cards. I'm not saying that it doesn't have a lot of individually good cards. I just don't think that it's worth it. And I don't think that it's a good design if you can just like run Reno in a deck that has duplicates. Like in this deck, I don't like that Reno works in this deck. I don't like the ability for me to destroy my deck and then have Highlander. I think it should start at the beginning of the game and not automatically count. Please no. Oh. Yeah, I don't like how it works currently.
I must move quickly.
But it's fun. Like, Highlander can work in any deck because if you have a way of cheating out certain draws, if you only run a couple of duplicates, if you have a deck that destroys your deck so you automatically have Highlander, like Reno can work in just about anything. I don't know when you say Highlander, I don't know how hard you're committing to Highlander. Right, like is it a pure Highlander deck or is it a deck like that where, you know, it's got Reno in it, but it's only a Highlander after like turn 8 or 10 or whatever. Warlock versus Plague Death Knight or something like that. That would be interesting. It's just it would take way too long for me to find certain matchups. Right? Like I just wouldn't be able to find those particular matchups consistently enough. And it's not worth playing this game more than like 2 hours a day. Pure Highlander? But then a Highlander just makes it too inconsistent. Hey, how's it going, Vegetarian? Vegetarian Shark's interesting. With Ignis as well. I don't know, I just feel like Highlander makes decks too inconsistent.
Nezoth versus Valera.
I think Highlander's very good, and if you can figure out a way to make it work in your deck, it could be solid. But I don't think I like it. To just like, in general, because it makes your deck inconsistent. I'll keep the wheel, I guess. It's kept a third of the time and has a really good win rate. I think I'd rather have it than not have it. I can coin it out maybe turn 7 and then play Reno or something. I don't 100% know. But this into this could be kind of sick. Have you seen the Fallout series yet? No, I have not. I do want to watch it. The problem is I don't really watch shows on my own because I'm playing games and editing and scripting and messaging people constantly. And then when I watch shows with my fiance at night when we eat dinner, it's usually just like a comedy or a reality TV show that she wants to watch. So I don't really watch shows that much, to be honest. Let's go fracking. Okay, against a rogue. Table flip might be a reasonable out. I think having a second table flip is fine. Mortal Eradication and Drain Soul are both really, really good cards though, but because I have Forge of Wills and I have the ability to fight for the board a little bit more, I don't think I need healing as much this game. I was thinking that a collab with a pro/creator to play and explain the plays and the intricacies of key meta matchups would be cool content, but if it just, well, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but the problem is I've got to get somebody who's pretty good at the game, and I've got to take the time to play a ton of matchups. And if we're both playing our hardest, like some matchups are gonna just be difficult. I don't know, I have, another Forge of Wills is pretty sick actually. But what was I gonna say? I do like the idea in theory. The problem is with Hearthstone, if I'm gonna be totally honest, and I'm probably gonna make a video about this, it is literally no longer worth my time to try to do a bunch of interesting, cool, unique stuff. It simply is not. Because the amount of viewership that I get on this channel after 5-ish years of making content is already lower than my League of Legends channel in just about 6 months of making content. Like, it's wild the difference between two different games. And if I do want to try to keep doing this like long term, what are you doing? Wait, how are you 0? Wait, what? Oh, my bad. I'm dumb. This makes sense. Are you gonna play it again? That's interesting. Luckily, this is still just active. I'll just play that and kill their board. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. I would have liked to have played another Forge of Wills so I could do something insane and just pop off, but anyway, the point is it's just not worth it with Hearthstone anymore. I don't see Hearthstone going up at any point. Fallout series is an absolute treat. I've heard like exclusively good things about it and I'm very excited to watch it. I do think that it's something that I will eventually put on the side and just finally watch it because it from everything I've heard, it sounds amazing. You want to make a meta deck to diamond, then which packs should I buy? I mean, most likely just buying the most recent packs makes the most sense. I think I have to just do this. Womp womp. This doesn't do enough damage to kill that off. I'll play another Forge of Wills next turn for 6 mana and then 3 extra mana. I don't know, maybe like a table flip to clear the board, maybe. And then after that, we coin out Wheel of Death, play a 15-15, get 2 15-15s, play Reno on 8, and then we should be fine because we have Zilliax on 9. The viewership thing I understand, but it's unfortunate. I just returned to Hearthstone after several years and I'm really enjoying the game, but the content sphere is just really lacking for me. I mean, I think in terms of content, for fun content, Rarin has knocked it out of the park. I think that he's like completely shifted how Hearthstone content has been made. I think he's incredible. I would highly recommend watching him. In terms of like gameplay and educational content, I would say that I'm pretty high up there. Clark Hellscream also has some pretty good in-depth guides on like good content that helps you understand like how to play the game and everything. But yeah, it just, like, in the nicest way, I feel like, how do I explain this? We got Sargeras too, that's actually nuts. Also, table flip doesn't really do anything anymore. I don't really want to make an 8-2, I guess just hitting this is fine. Then we can play Forge of Wills. I don't really want to play this. 1 second. I'll continue on my rant in a second. I guess it's just that. I don't want to waste the coin because I need to use coin for Wheel of Death, and I'll get 2 15-15s next turn. Anyway. It just feels like it's like it's like a cartoon, right? Where there's like 2 people in a cartoon boat like sitting across from each other, and then just a little hole pops up in the middle, and they're like trying to get the water out with a bucket, right? And that's what I feel like content creators in Hearthstone are basically doing at this point, where they're just like frantically trying to get rid of the water in their boat by getting rid of the, like, by using a bucket, and it's not, hello? And it's not sustainable. Let's kill that, and then we'll kill this off. Don't be Doomsday or anything. Okay, it's fine. We'll kill off the Scorpion because I don't want him to bounce that back. And then we'll probably play Reno next turn into Ziliax for some healing. Hopefully the 15-15 lives. But no, yeah, Raren's content is the best content out there for Hearthstone. Like, and this is coming from another content creator. It's just better than my stuff. It just is. Especially if that's the thing that you're trying to go for anyway. What do you think of Scamrogue Infinite Double Attack Ziliax? I think it's stupid. I think any deck or any card that is, like, elusive and stealth and then also just gets to double its attack, it feels awful. Like, it just feels like I can't play the game against it. Even if some board clears maybe kill it off, it's just so crappy to play against. Maybe I'm wrong about it, maybe I'm overreacting, but I'm not a fan of the way that Ziliax Rogue plays. I don't like the fact, I didn't like it in Demon Hunter either. When they played a 4-mana 5/7 that doubled its attack every turn and killed you by turn 6 if you didn't have an answer. Breakdance is kind of rough. They do get to kill at 15, but if they have to hit it, even just one time, if they have to hit it, and I heal 15, it's just GG. Even then, we've got 30 damage here probably, right, to just win. Really like Raren. I watch YouTube most for gameplay stuff. Game is just so old, and new stuff has come along. Oh, no. Wait, that's fine. This is literally just 30 damage. I don't know. The problem with Hearthstone is just that the power creep is so insane that games don't really feel like games anymore. So a lot of creators just didn't really have motivation to keep playing, and they switched games to things like Marvel Snap, or switched back to games they played in the past like Magic Arena, or just changed games completely to something like TFT, like Disguised Toasted a while ago. Although that had other issues. But yeah, I enjoy the game. I'll still play it a couple hours a day, but it's not worth, like, committing. How much money have you put in Hearthstone? So much. Usually only watch you do videos, keep the gun content. Well, I appreciate that, Night Owl. Is your Hearthstone player of all time? Of all time? Firebat's up there. He's somebody that I watched at the beginning that helped me learn to play the game better. Honestly, Raren's up there just because he completely just changed the way Hearthstone content creation is made. And he's actually the reason I was inspired to make my League of Legends content. Like, watching him do these cool challenges and cool ideas for videos made me realize, hey, maybe I can do cool challenge videos, albeit for a different game. And look, 70,000, 80,000, 70,000 views, 50, 50, 50. If you go to my videos and go to popular, I have some with 300,000 views, 250, 240, 150, 140, 130. Like, it's been absolutely incredible, and I think he's a big inspiration for that. So that's, I mean, Raren's got to be up there. I don't think I keep Sargeras. I keep Dark Alley Pact, though. Especially if I can get a Forge of Wills. They just curve out so incredibly well together. It's amazing. We got one that's perfect. Firebat stream is pretty... Yeah, I love Firebat. Like, if I have to put my hierarchy of Hearthstone creators... I would put Firebat near the top because he's somebody I learned from at the beginning. I would put Trump near the top. I also learned a lot from him near the beginning. And Raren is also near the top just because he completely changed Hearthstone content creation. And like I just said, he was a huge inspiration for me to start my second channel. I know I just said this for the people who just joined. Like, watching Raren make super cool ideas and interesting video ideas and challenges made me think like, hey, maybe I could do that too. Albeit for a different game. But after I saw his success, it made me want to jump into League of Legends and do cool interactive content for that. And I mean, 370,000, 250,000, 230,000 views. Looking back 6 months later, and I couldn't be happier. So, in terms of my favorite Hearthstone creators, Raren, Firebat, and Trump are definitely up there. Those are the ones that I can think of at the top of my head. Disguised Toast is also up there, but he did leave earlier than most of the other ones, so I'm kind of moving him down a little bit just because of that. I still love Disguised Toast and all the stuff that he did. But I think that knocking him down like 1 level because he didn't stick around for as long as some others makes sense to me. Doomkin, will probably play that soon. This is only gonna be a 6/6, but at the end of the day, I think it's fine. 2 6/6s on turn 4 are okay. And this is a debate that I got into, by the way, with this deck. Some people were saying that Dark Alley Pact was better, and I was saying I like the Anubisath Defender, the 7/7, because it's just more consistent stats, right? Like, oh no, Shield Slam kills that, but it would not have technically killed the other thing.
Let's warm you up.
I don't really want to play Fizzle with this hand. Don't really want to play Wing Welding. Don't really want to keep that. I'll probably Drain Soul to kill one of these things. Probably the 3/3 here and just move on. That way he can't bounce it back, because I think another Fizzle could be a problem. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I miss that guy, Firebat. All-time favorite player and creator for me. Definitely up there for sure. If Roran started making content when he started playing Hearthstone, he might be considered the GOAT by now, honestly. I would still honestly put him in the GOAT debate for like best content creation in Hearthstone all time. Cause genuinely speaking, who beats him? Like some people who started at the very beginning, like maybe Crip and Trump, but like they never did anything even close to what Roran is doing on a daily basis. Like they just made gameplays. Disguised Toast, Crip, Trump. Crip switched to Battlegrounds, but if you want to just keep the whole Hearthstone umbrella, sure, we'll continue to keep the Battlegrounds and stuff in there as well. It's not a big deal. But completely just changed everything. And I guess Roran, for those of you who watch basketball, would be more of like the Steph Curry of modern Hearthstone, whereas some of the others might be the GOAT. He's the Steph Curry. He's people everybody's gonna remember. He completely changed how the game was played and shooting more 3-pointers and all that. And he's who a lot of the newer like viewers, like younger audience for basketball, they have latched on to Steph Curry. Roran is somebody that newer people to Hearthstone have also latched on to in a very similar way. So I don't know. I think he deserves to be in the conversation, but I guess he doesn't beat out the people who have that longevity, who have been here since the beginning of Hearthstone. But he made content for like 3 years before even doing this wild stuff, by the way. I'm new to the game, and my favorite Hearthstone stuff to watch is 2015-2016 era Hearthstone, back when the game felt competitive. Oh yeah, the game does not really feel good or competitive right now. That is definitely true. Let's do this, see what's at the bottom. I do like Symphony of Sins. I do like that card quite a bit, but I definitely need to find the one card very soon. Losing that kind of sucks. Do I just life tap, or do I play this first and then life tap? I guess healing isn't bad. Either way, we weren't gonna be able to play the card here. Let's play this, I guess, and then just go face. This hand is interesting. This hand has some good parts, but it's not good enough, I don't think. How about you, Ikor? I think you should be on that list too. I don't think I should be on that list. Like, if I were to put myself on a tier list, and we were to go, like, there's S plus, or there's S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and like F tier. First of all, I don't think anybody really deserves to be in F tier. I just think that it's nobody really deserves to even be on that part of the list. But I think maybe I'm like bottom of A, and that's giving myself credit, maybe top of B. Just because I started later than a lot of other people, I started kind of on the downswing of Hearthstone. Let's life tap, see if we get anything good. If we get the wheel, we don't get the wheel. But we can play this, thin out the deck, and maybe find Ziliax or Sargeras, both of which are very good, actually. I would like Sargeras more. Oh, actually, they're my only 2 minions left in the deck. We'll take Sargeras instantly. I'm gonna use this one to empty out a board space. You're probably wondering why I did that, and it's because this one has 2 copies, and I would just like to... Dude! Okay, we'll take Reno, I guess. We're getting all of our late game win condition cards, but we're just not getting The stupid Wheel of Death. But I would say I'm probably bottom of A or top of B. Because I've definitely put in the years, I've definitely put in the work. I've got a pretty solid following, and I have hundreds of people watching my streams at any given time. Ooh, good stuff though. Sargeras into infinite taunt minions next turn, unless I top deck Wheel of Death, in which case it'll probably be Wheel of Death. Infinite taunt minions starting now. Actually, he's not Reno, but he's drawn a lot of his deck, so maybe he could play Reno. Wait, he's drawn almost as many cards as me. I need to find, could be, no, Odin's 9 mana now, so I fuck off, there's no way, dude. Seriously? Please draw me the wheel. You're kidding. Okay. Play that. We'll play Ziliax next turn. Definitely a bummer, but it's okay. We'll probably play Ziliax next turn, like I said. Still no Wheel of Death is unfortunate. I think I lose in like 2 turns. We got Table Flip, it's pretty useless. We got Reno, which honestly isn't that bad. Gives me a little bit of armor. This could also give me some armor. We'll see. It does give me some armor, that's nice. I don't know, we didn't draw Wheel of Death. Our whole, I don't know, our game plan was kind of messed up a little bit, but it's fine. What do you think this deck is hard against? I mean, this is definitely not a great matchup, I would say. Like, I would say this isn't great. I mean, it would have been fine if I drew Wheel of Death 6 turns earlier. Like, I had 8 mana 5 turns ago, I think. At least. Also, I assumed they still had 1 or 2 more duplicates left in their deck. Unfortunately, they did not. A bit sad. I mean, I still had some, and I hadn't even gotten through all of my deck yet. We got Wheel of Death. Shoot his face, I guess. Could just be a shield slam. No, he's used 2 shield slams. Could be a sanitize. The fact that I don't get infinite taunts definitely sucks. I can heal up a bit with Ziliax. I can play Symphony of Sins next turn, along with maybe even Fizzle. Could also just be good. Please hit it. Don't execute it. Oh my fucking god, you're kidding me. Really?
Let me hear you make some noise! Let me hear you make some noise!
I mean, I did what I could, right? I don't really think there's anything I could have done differently that game. Genuinely. I just didn't draw the Wheel of Death. Yeah. It's a look at the draw. I looked at the bottom 6 cards for my deck. I drew through most of my deck. It happens. Not playing Sargeras. I guess I shouldn't have played Sargeras there.
I submit to no one!
Let's dive in!
What do I play instead? Could have played Ziliax instead to bait out Reno. I mean, we basically saw what happens if you don't get Wheel of Death, so I think it's just hard mulligan for Wheel of Death. I don't think anything else really matters in this deck. Literally no other cards matter. Because they're just gonna kill you with Odin, and you're never gonna kill them because they have so much armor. It's better to just hope for the best. We'll see what's at the bottom here. I'll take Phantom. I mean, if we do hit that late game, it's a really big spike. Should have played Alley Pact plus Location. Wait, on that other turn? No, yeah, that would have been good. Did I have my second location? I think I'd already played it. But you're definitely not wrong. Alley Pact was probably better there. Life Tap's fine. Forge of Wills on 3 is pretty good. What the heck is this? Close that.
Let me hear you make some noise!
Yeah, I could have... I don't know. I mean, the fact that I just didn't draw the wheel was also a problem. I don't really know how else I'm supposed to play around that if I don't draw the wheel. What the heck are you? You slammed your own minion? Why? Wait, that seems very silly to me. I don't think that that was actually correct. I'll play Forge of Wills and pass. Next turn, it'll probably be this plus life tap to kill off the 1/1. I mean, he can gain some armor. What? The patron? Let's just kill them both off. That I don't know what combo they're going for here. But yeah, I don't know. That last... I could have played Dark Alley Pact and gotten 2 minions, but then he might not have played Reno. Because I'm assuming, I am like 95% sure that he was saving Reno for when I played Sargeras. No matter when I played Sargeras, he was going to just play Reno. It didn't really matter. I just drew all of my cards extremely late. Do I want to coin out Doomkin right now? Is that correct? I don't really have anything to actually play with it, is the problem. I don't really have anything that ups my tempo for coining it out right now, other than slowing him down. Like, I think it's still fine. I think it's still good. Because it slows him down, it speeds me up a little bit. Maybe I can life tap next turn and find something. And I mean, I have to play the Doomkin eventually. It either would have been life tap this turn or life tap next turn. But I'm 99% sure that no matter what I did, like, Reno comes down after I play Sargeras. That's the counterplay. And I was just hoping he still had duplicates in his deck. Life tap first, we get Fizzle, I'll play this, and then I'll pass, because my hand is ass right now. And I don't want to play Fizzle and dilute my deck. By the way, thank you so much for the sub. I didn't see who it was, but I appreciate it quite a bit. Thank you, much appreciated. Does that deck run Bran? I mean, I guess he hasn't played any duplicates, but I assume that since he ran Lab Patron, it was an interesting, weird deck. And then I'll life tap, I guess. And then I'll just play Dark Alley Pact for 10. Or for a 9/9, I guess. It's a 9/9, right? Yeah. Do I want to make a copy of it? The answer is not really, because Bladestorm exists. But I guess there's no reason not to. I'm just trying to think here. Do I want to do it or not? Because Bladestorm does exist. As it stands, Shield Slam could come down. I don't know. I won't do it. I don't think I need to, because Bladestorm could just wreck me. At least this way he could just, Bellowing Flames. Bladestorm, Sanitize. I guess this plays around, just, I don't know. That is a little bit rough, I'll be honest. He doesn't hit and we get Reno, who is actually active, by the way. Wait a minute, hold on. I can Drain Soul my own minion and play around Bladestorm actually. 1 second, let's see if this gives me anything good. Symphony of Sins is pretty good. Let's then Drain Soul my own minion here. To play around Bladestorm. And also not overdraw. Another game where I have such an amazing setup, I just don't draw Wheel of Death again. Even after playing both Frackings. To see the bottom 6 cards of my deck. But I can't play this or this before I play... Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is insane. I don't know why I'm so nervous about Bladestone. I mean, I guess he wipes my board, but... And I don't lose too much of this, I guess, but still tilting. We drew Wheel of Death, which is fantastic. Let's just play it. Thank goodness. We'll play that plus this, and then we'll pass. We'll play Symphony of Sins next turn. We're not going to life tap. We're not going to do anything super weird. We lost Sargeras, but we got Symphony of Sins. We've got Ziliax, and we even have Photographer Fizzle. Like, we are perfectly fine here. It's not even funny. The question is, do I play Symphony of Sins for... He did have Bladestorm in the end, so I guess it... I don't know. Regardless of what happened, the Bladestorm was going to wipe my board pretty much every single time, I guess. Run 6 mana Infinite Ziliax, and even Floppy Hydra on wheel. Not bad. Just next time, bait it out. I always want to force the Reno. But, like, if he's even remotely a good player, they never, ever, 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 ever play Reno before I play Sargeras. Like, when I'm Warrior in that matchup, unless I absolutely have to, and he didn't have to because he had 32 armor and full HP, I just hold Reno until he plays Sargeras. And he has plenty of other removal, probably at least 1 to 2 brawls. He had a Bladestorm left, he had a Sanitize left, he had a Bellowing Flames left, plus Ignis and a weapon that he can get from that. Like, there was no world I was winning that. Do I want to play Fizzle first or second? I think playing Fizzle first is fine. Hoping for deal 6, heal 6, burning his cards or a thing. Big taunt minion's pretty good. I'm actually gonna go for Taunt Reborn here, and you're probably wondering why, and the answer is just because, like, I win the game in 4 turns. Burning his cards, like, I don't need to burn a win condition of his, I just need to survive, and I think a Taunt Reborn minion's better at that. Sure. Sure. Reno's good into just whatever hero power it gives me, I guess. It's a bit of a problem, I will admit, but it's not like a huge problem. Refresh mana crystals, not insanely good or anything, but it's something. Ziliax next turn to maybe kill off a minion, because I assume he plays something. Sure, it's definitely not ideal, but it's not the worst. Play Reno before Sargeras? Wait, what? You think Reno should be playable in duplicate-only decks? I don't think so. I don't like the way that he works currently. I think it's a little bit silly. Wing Welding is mostly there for early aggressive decks, mostly being Pain Warlock. Oh, so I just die. Sick. Holy shit, wait. That does nothing. I think this is probably for the best. I mean, it heals me up a decent amount. Hopefully he can't kill off 2 6/5s, one with Divine Shield, one with something else. They've all got different HPs, which helps me play around Bladestorm. Sanitize is the worst. Bellowing Flames sucks ass here. But that still lives with 2. Wow, it hits it with all of them? I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Am I dead? No fucking way it's exactly lethal. Nah, nothing I can do.
Nazoth versus Thompson.
Stormwind will tremble before.
Kind of hoping this is Pain Warlock because everyone keeps asking me like, why do you run wing welding? And it's literally for this matchup. But if we don't draw wing welding, then I'm gonna look like an idiot. How do you think they fix the speed of the game as it is now? Every time anybody asks me this question, I'm gonna answer the exact same. So if you've watched a video and you're like, hey, you already answered this before, literally increase the mana of pretty much every single card in the game by 1. I think literally increasing the mana cost of every single card in the game by 1 would legitimately be good for the game. Except for maybe a couple cards that like wouldn't function at a different mana cost. Like the gold, the 2 mana 2/3 that gives you a coin because it says other 2 costs. Like there are some weird interactions. I think I take Phantom because if I can draw Wheel of Death, getting a 15/15 out there is just insane. I don't think the other cards are as important. Reverb, maybe. It depends mostly on what deck they're going. That was my idea. Big fan from Brazil. Hey, how's it going? How does this deck work against Painlock? Basically, they fill a giant board, and then you wipe their giant board with Wing Welding because you're almost guaranteed to do not 8. Well, I guess you don't want to lose Wheel of Death, but you're almost guaranteed to do 8, 9, 10, or even 30 damage to basically their entire board. Also, this hand is not looking too good. Also, they have the coin, so if they want to coin out Doomkin first, they basically win the game. Going second this matchup is, I think, very advantageous for them if they have Doomkin, because they coin out Doomkin, and then they're able to get out Wheel of Death and stuff before me. Like, there's just a world that they can lock me out of the game. Which is fine. Own Warrior became more popular than Reno because it can actually beat Wheellock. I mean, I think there are several decks that can still beat Wheellock if you aggress them early enough, because they do take a little while to ramp up. If they don't get Forge of Wills into a Dark Alley Pact, their early game is extremely weak, as you can see from this game just right here. Like, you just need a lot of cards to go well, and if the other person has too much tempo, or you don't draw your Wheel of Death until later on in the game, which happens, luck of the draw, you can just lose a lot of games. Meta is just rock, paper, scissors right now? Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if I 100% like that, but I'm gonna play Speaker Stomper now, because I don't want them to coin out Doomkin, and if they can't coin out Doomkin, that actually, no, this is actually really, really good. We play Doomkin next turn, then they coin out Doomkin in response, then we're both at the same mana, and then I guess I just play Loken. Turn 5, don't do a thing. Doomskin steals empty mana crystals. Wait. I mean, I had to play this because it makes this coin impossible to play. You got another Doomkin? Hold on. Top deck Doomkin, keep pressuring damage here. Make it harder for him to play the game. If you want more reliable wheel timings, run the 3 mana draw 2 and self-play when discarded. Or 3 mana draw 2 and then it plays when it gets discarded. That's fair. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, fair enough. You don't coin out Doomkin. A little bit weird. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hold on. Let them cook. I'll take Fizzle. I think Fizzle's the best card of the ones given, so we'll just play Doomkin. What, do I play Fizzle next turn, or do I play, like, Sargeras? I could play Fizzle into, like, Loken. Actually, how many minions do I even have? I have no minions left in my deck. That's crazy. I do kind of want to play Fizzle here, but I don't want to play Fizzle after Wheel of Death. We'll just play Sargeras, it's fine. We have so much mana over him, he can't even play... He can't even play... Wheel or Sargeras or Reno yet. So I feel fine. I mean, I don't love it, but it's okay. Oh, shit! Wait. Oh, that's not Twisting Nether. He doesn't have enough mana to play that. There's a chance Symphony of Sins wins me the game, actually. I mean, there are multiple different cards that win me the game here if I get Symphony of Sins. +6 or deal 6. That's exactly 15, we win. One of us locks the other out of the game. It may just be me, but I feel like each class has kind of lost its identity in terms of what each class is unique for. Kind of every class just does insane stuff. In this meta, Wheel should be 6 mana. No. I don't mind Doomkin. It definitely does its job. It's very annoying, but it does its job. No minion mage, that deck is really strong. I don't think it's really strong, but it's definitely playable. Why didn't you attack first? Because the +6/+6 to a minion and then attacking, it doesn't really matter. You either have the deal 6 to everything or the one that gives +6/+6 to a minion, and then like if I attacked first and then I got offered that, it messes up. But if I don't attack first and it gives me the deal 6 to everything, like either way it's a 50-50. It doesn't really matter in that case.
All eyes shall be opened.
We're gonna keep Wheel of Death because it's a really high win rate card, even though it's not kept super frequently. And I wanted to keep Reno, but I just don't think it's good enough. Also, can we just say, holy moly, this is amazing. We basically coin this out early and we win the game. If we can make it to turn 7. I don't know why so many people are going this Excavate Rogue recently. I don't think Excavate Rogue, like, randomly became this super good deck. I still feel like it's meh. Okay, so what do they play here? They play things with a decent amount of HP, usually 3 HP. They have a 4/3, they have a 3/3. I'm gonna take Drain Soul. I think that's just more consistent removal. I don't like losing the weapon, but I think this is fine. Do you think any deck right now is the perfect power level? I mean, perfect power level is relative, right? Like, it might feel like a good power level to me, but it's just like not very good in the meta or something, for example. That's pretty good. We'll play this on turn 3 and hope for something else on turn 4. Like, in my head, I like Rainbow Death Knight. I think Rainbow Death Knight has a pretty good balance of a lot of different things, and it fights for board. I do think that the weapon that can perma-freeze you is a bit too much, but other than that, I like Rainbow Death Knight quite a bit. Also, this hand just got a lot better because I drew that. I don't know, I just am not really a fan of a lot of things out there right now. And I've said this before, and I keep thinking, like, maybe I should just make a video and talk about all of my grudges with Hearthstone and whatever, but I don't want to do that. I talk about it enough on stream. We'll make an 8-8 and then we'll make another 8-8. And bonk 16-16 stats on turn 4. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. So we go wheel on 7, and then we can play the 15-15, and then we can go Reno on 8, Ziliax on 9, and then we should be fine. Ooh. Oh, you won the 50-50. Congratulations, my friend. Now I've played Wheellock, wait. But I wanted to make Death Knight gold and get 1,000 wins to have 1,000 on all. That's fair. I haven't even done that on Death Knight yet, even though it's my favorite class. Honestly, if I were to just play like one class and play a bunch of different decks of that, I would probably just play a bunch of Death Knight. I love that class so much. What are you doing for... Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. The fact that you were actually able to kill my board and generate 2 coins is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I respect that. When did they play on turn 6? I've started to take a little bit of damage. I think it's just gonna be Speaker Stomper this turn. I mostly just want to like stall him out for a turn or 2 just so I can live. Literally typing what you said about Rainbow? Yeah. My experience, if you don't like a meta, play an RNG deck like Wishing Wells, Spell Mage, Tentacles, etc. With a dart, it seems like a well deck to me. That's what I assumed. Which is why I didn't want him to play the coins this turn, because he could have gone a little bit crazy. You're probably wondering why I'm playing Fizzle here. And the only reason is so that way I have a minion on the board. I mean, yes, I'm gonna get a 15-15 rush minion and then the lifesteal, so it's gonna be great, but I don't know exactly what they're gonna do, and having an extra minion on the board could just be decent pressure. I don't know. We already have the Symphony of Sins, so we're not gonna die in fatigue anyway. I think that it was still worth it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna probably rush and I'll kill off both things. That's fine. Oh, there's the Doomkin. Nice of you to show up. Might have to be Symphony of Sins instead of Reno next turn though. But we're gonna go bonk and bonk. And then we'll play Symphony of Sins. Hopefully we don't die next turn. If we play Symphony of Sins, we should be set though. Make a video talking about your feelings about the game. I don't know. I don't think that that would necessarily be good. I don't think it would be good for my relationship with Hearthstone. Oh no, here it comes. Are you down to try Highlander Death Knight? I mean, I'm down to try a lot of different decks, but I'm just playing pretty decent decks right now. I don't know. I'll probably play Highlander Death Knight if I find a list on something. But right now I don't really have too many, there aren't too many lists out there. Oh! Oh shit. Wait a minute, hold on. This is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Wait, I could just win though. I think I just win with the two 15-15s and Ziliax. No, wait, I just won with this. Yeah, we don't have to play Symphony of Sins, we just go face.
It's against me.
The perfect game! What did you do for content creation? I was in school. Hearthstone MTG had a baby. Highly recommend Eternal. Problem is, does anybody play it?
Nazoth versus Scarlet.
I just don't know if it's like, it's not worth it to change games to another card game, I don't think.
Eyes shall be opened.
I like Doomkin. We're gonna get rid of the other two. Table flips may be okay for dealing with an early board. I'll keep it. If he develops enough of an early game board, table flip might actually just be good though. Mortal Eradication basically means I don't really need that anymore though. Also, we're not gonna play that immediately. But yeah, I don't really think jumping onto another card game is really a good idea. Like if I stopped playing Hearthstone, I would stop playing card games altogether. In the nicest way, this is coming from somebody who has literally played card games his entire life. I played Pokemon with friends, Yu-Gi-Oh with friends. I think there's another one called like Force of Will that some of my friends got into and I played a little bit. Obviously Hearthstone. Some of these games, like Yu-Gi-Oh, I played competitively. I had like a full deck. I went to tournaments, local things, not like big international or national tournaments, but you know, moderate tournaments. I think card games are a dying breed of game. Whenever you look at like games online, at least in terms of like content creation, probably there's a good number of people who still play it for fun. But like if you look at content creation and like videos of games, card games are like across the board. We're gonna play this just because I'd like to have it out there. The sooner I get it out, if I can draw something big, I can just copy it. It's pretty nice. But like they're losing to auto battlers just across the board. And you could say auto battlers are in a way kind of like a card game. I don't necessarily think that, but kind of. I don't know. Point is, if I were to stop playing Hearthstone, I would switch to a different strategy game, probably Teamfight Tactics, maybe Battlegrounds. Have you ever played Slay the Spire? If so, looking forward to the sequel. I did play Slay the Spire a decent amount in college, basically during classes when I should have been paying attention. And I enjoyed it. I don't like solo player games that much, so after I played through the same thing basically like 3 times, I won with each class. At the time, there were only 3 classes, and I won on at least 1 to 2 ascensions on each class. After that, I was like, what's really the point in doing it again, right? I mean, I'm excited for the sequel, and I'm excited to play through it a couple of times, but I'm not the kind of person who can play through the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe that's why Hearthstone's pissing me off so much, because it feels like I'm playing against the same like 4 or 5 decks and same like 1 or 2 strategies over and over and over again, and it feels bad. Ziliax is fine. And sadly, we have to life tab. We're basically just like hoping to find a good playable card. Pass. Slay the Spire 2 videos. I mean, it would probably be fun. I'd probably want to like do a run with some. Okay, so they're. Oh wait, they're not gonna play a Doomkin. That would be silly. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, Victor. Thank you much appreciated. Hades 2 is gonna be amazing. I don't know. In theory, I like those kinds of games. I've just never really been able to get into them. Just because I'm not good at single player games. Not good, I just get bored really easily. Why run the discard cards? What do you mean? The frackings? Because a lot of cards you don't really care too much about. You're just trying to get through your deck as quickly as possible at the end of the day. I'm gonna play that, and then I probably just have to play Table Flip, just to get it out of my hand. I would really like to get Sargeras for infinite taunt minions next turn, but a 15/15 taunt minion seems too good to pass up. I would love Sargeras here, I really would, but I don't think that he's correct in this particular instance. It's gonna be you. Table Flip. I know, I didn't really want to do that. I should have gone fracking first before Table Flip or anything, honestly. We got Wheel. We can play Wheel next turn. A little bit bummed because I would have liked to have had Reno, but I'll take Wheel of Death. Probably should have done it sooner, to be honest, but it's okay. We can go that and play a 15/15. Now we lose Sargeras, though, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, no. Son of a bitch. Wait, that's really bad. Everything just dies. Not great. Not great at all, actually. Some might even say really fucking bad. We got Fizzle, which is nice. We can play Fizzle in a bit. We don't take any damage from fatigue because of our weapon, though, so this is fine. We can basically just stall out for a little bit. We can play Ziliax next turn to gain HP, and then Fizzle eventually. Although we could play Fizzle first, depending on the state of the game. We could stall out.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
Yikes. Does it have to be Ziliax? Oh.
One dose solves every problem.
Boom. Forge. Get a 3 to go here, and then we'll Mortal Eradication. Heal up to 18. We can play Ziliax next turn. We basically did it this way, though, so that way hopefully he commits a little bit more to the board here. Honestly, maybe playing Fizzle was bad. Because I actually wanted to take damage so I could heal up here. Sure. Ecor, I'm returning to the game. Can you help me choose a deck from the returning players? I don't really know any of the decks from the returning players one. I think that the Death Knight one is the best one. The Plague Death Knight, I think it's just the best one. Boom, we'll kill off this and that, so that way he doesn't get to draw any more cards. I guess we can also just do this, and then we play another weapon to make space for the Fizzle snapshot. But yeah, there's nothing he can do there. He just loses. Ever try Magic the Gathering? I did. Was that not one of the decks, or one of the games did I not say Magic? I played Magic with my dad for a while. That's the thing that like got me into the game. OJK Shaman still playable? Probably. When you stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, fuck that game. You think Hearthstone has power creep problems and a lack of interactivity? Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh blows my mind.
Nazoth versus Rokara.
Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh is a nuts game. It's pretty fun, and don't get me wrong, it's got an insane TV show. Like, it's amazing. We're gonna look for the wheel, because the wheel is literally the only card that matters in this entire matchup, actually. Well, Doomkin's also pretty good. Those two cards are really important. We got Doomkin. But the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh is you think power creep in Hearthstone's a lot. Dude, power creep in Yu-Gi-Oh and lack of interactivity is even more. You can literally win games in 1 to 2 turns in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, moderately consistently. Maybe not super consistently, but fairly. Do I want to play the weapon this turn to heal up because I've already taken some damage? No, we'll just trade that away. It's fine for now. Forge of Wills turn 3, this turn 4. Very, 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 very good. Yu-Gi-Oh's like playing solitaire? Yeah. What do you mean 5 negates on 1 board isn't enough interaction for you? I mean, I guess in some ways it does have the interaction because you do have traps and stuff, which is something that obviously Hearthstone doesn't have. But it's more of just the fact that they can completely, like, if you don't have that one specific card to stop them on that one turn, they basically just combo off and fill their board and fill their set zone or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called actually because it's been so long since I played Yu-Gi-Oh. But they just, if you turn 1, they can just like set up a game-winning board that locks the other person out of a game. Could be Blade Storm. I don't really want to make a copy of this yet. You know what? There's no reason not to. I'm actually gonna do it. Last time I tried to play around Bladestorm and they only ran one copy of it because it was a Highlander deck and it didn't... Okay, well, shit. Well, we coin out Doomkin next turn, we play another Doomkin, and then we basically just hope to find the Wheel of Death as quickly as possible, because we are taking quite a bit of damage. Drain Soul's nice, but it's not particularly good here. It can be another Doomkin plus this, which isn't bad. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a card game, it's a puzzle game. If you assemble all the correct puzzle pieces, you just win. Like the Millennium Puzzle. The Millennium Puzzle, whatever it's called. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really is the believe in the heart of the cards game, though. Still no good cards. I think I would rather find Sargeras than the 15-15 here. Genuinely, I think it's just better. This plays around Bladestorm pretty well. Brawl, if he plays the Garrosh Gift and brawls, I have a 50% chance of having a 6-12, which is pretty good. Sanitize? Fuck. I could life tap, but I think life tapping here is kind of bad. Because I am getting kind of low. I don't know if they can really pressure lethal super well as a warrior, but I'm not gonna put it past him. Yikes. I don't know, maybe I should have just life tapped there. Because again, the only card that matters is the wheel, so drawing for the wheel is probably pretty good. Okay, infinite taunt minions. We got Phantom anyway. Infinite taunt minions if you don't mind. Thank you very much. The reason why this is important is, one, he cannot play Reno for at least one more turn. Two, there's a chance that he's not even going Highlander. That sucks, but we still do get infinite taunt minions, which is relevant, I guess. Oh, wow. He is able to hit face. That is very good for him. Wowzers. Not ideal. How did he play Phantom? Because Phantom is good when you use Wheel of Death to destroy your deck. But the problem is, I can't play Symphony of Sins or this before I draw Wheel of Death, because that dilutes my deck quite significantly, which is not good. Sure, they're still looking for Odin, I'd assume, which is why they're using that to draw cards. They're also possibly looking for Reno. I'm just hoping to draw Wheel of Death first, but they've drawn almost as many cards as me, which I just realized now, which is kind of nuts. Do I ever just play Symphony of Sins and just go for it? It dilutes my deck, but I don't really know how else I'm supposed to fucking win. I don't even know if I can win. Do I have to play Symphony of Sins here? No. I really don't think so. We've got decent enough pressure. He still has duplicates in his deck. He still has half of his deck left, which means he has to have some duplicates. Loken into Phantom is always an insta-win versus Death Knight and Nature Shaman. That's moderately true, but the problem is, I don't know why he didn't hit the 1 first. I guess 3, 4, 4. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We'll just do a table flip next turn. The problem is against a warrior, they have so much removal that it's better to go for Sargeras for the infinite taunt value than anything else, in my opinion. Why would you do that? I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening. I feel like you just wasted. Oh! You wanted to just push 7 damage face for some reason there. I don't know if I like that play. Could be Reno next turn, but I'm honestly doubting that it is. I heal off of this, which is nice. We get the Speaker Stomper. I can trade this, but it doesn't really change what I do here. I guess I could. It doesn't really affect me. Fracking's not bad. I guess we take Ziliax and we lose both of these two things here, because the healing and taunt and rush and whatever is good. This helps me against fatigue, but I've already got Symphony of Sins for that. So then it's just gonna be boom for a slightly bigger minion. This says enemies, right? All enemy minions. So this is 4, and then this is 2, and then we'll make a copy of the 9, and then we'll have 2 3s, or 2 4 HP and 2 3 HPs to play on Bladestorm. We've got a good amount of taunt minions. He probably can't play Reno right now because he has so many cards left in his deck. If he can play Reno, you know what? Fuck me, I guess. At the end of the day, if he got lucky enough to have all of the duplicates somehow, sure. Oh! Alright. I'll play Ziliax and kill this off, I guess. No! Come on, man! Why? No! Please don't destroy. I mean... Fuck, dude. That's not good. Actually, it's not that bad either, but because, like, if he doesn't have Odin yet, that definitely stalls out for Odin. Or it definitely could dilute the deck for Odin. Speaker Stomper. I do have to play Ziliax here regardless, even if I draw the wheel this turn, because I have to kill off the 13-11 Yogg-Saron. But that's okay. We do kill him off. Still plays around Bladestorm, gets us to a decent amount of HP here. I'm happy with the state here, but it's okay. As soon as I saw Ignis, it was GG. I mean, it's close. I can't believe this is the 4th game in a row where Wheel of Death has been in the bottom 6 cards. Oh! Oh my god! But it wasn't even in the bottom 6 because I wasn't even able to get it with the fracking. It's like 7 to 12. Give it to me, please! Thank you. Thank goodness gracious, dude. You have no idea how much that means to me. Oh. Let me... Fine. It could still be Reno. But he hasn't played Odin yet. And we've applied quite a bit of pressure. So, we've got Symphony of Sins plus Fizzle Snapshot, which are both good cards. We've got a little bit of healing and removal, which is nice. That's one angry Deathwing. Dude, that Deathwing destroyed me. What do you lose here, buddy? Lose something good. Lose Odin. Please. Okay, useless. That card's decent, I guess.
This is not what we stood for.
Sure, alright, no problem. That means he's trying to find Odin. Let me burn some cards, please. Actually, we'll go Fizzle first, so we can get another Symphony of Sins, possibly.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
Burn his cards! I don't really want to waste this, because again, if he has Reno, I kind of just get boned. I'd rather save that. We can just deal 6, heal 6. I think it's fine. Boom, boom. And then these both go face. It's fine, man. It's fine.
My hand is stuffed.
Oh, he lost such useless cards. Reno? Oh, shit! No! No, 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 no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad, bad. That's like really bad, really bad. Goodness gracious. Ecor, is Wheel of Death doable without the 30 cost card legendary? I mean, I would say it's doable. No, you hit the 15. Oh my gosh, I'm tilted, man. I cannot believe that it hit.
Raise fell.
I had that game. It was over. I want to save this until after he plays Reno. I don't want to play it now. There's really no reason to. Yo, me looking. Hey, Warshak, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. How are you on this fine? Actually, it's not afternoon. I'm streaming early today. That's crazy. That it's not, you know, like 4 p.m. I think this is winning, but I don't know. Ooh, okay. Sick. All right, you get to kill this off. All right, bet. But all I gotta do is survive like 2 more turns, right? And I just win regardless, so I don't think this really matters. Ow. How many turns are left? Is it not just 1 more turn? Do I not just win next turn? How many turns are left? Okay, yeah, it is just 1 more turn. Camera looking real good. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'm trying my best. Oh! There's no way that kills me. There's no way I'm dead. Jack, 1 sec. By the way, if you want to take out the wing welding, you definitely can. It's not necessary. It's only there to help you against early, like, board aggro decks, like Pain Warlock for the most part. But if you're not playing against a lot, you can definitely take out 1 wing welding for something else to help you draw a few more cards. But I'm pretty sure this game's just over. Love to see it. Oh wait, he's just gonna concede. Sick!
Nazar!
7-5 currently, what is the best deck at this point for Legend? Some sort of aggro hunter deck. You can go Zarimi Priest, you can go any number of Warlock decks. A lot of them are really good here. Interesting. That Mortal Eradication is not good against Hunter. Do they not run a lot of like 4-1 and 1-1 little like dogs? I'm gonna keep it. I think it's good. It has to. Maybe it could just be a bad matchup too. I don't know. But like, is this hand not really good for this matchup? Unless there's something I'm forgetting. Ooh, this deck doesn't run Defile. Ooh, which could be a bit of a problem. Okay, I'll play Fracking turn 1. I don't really care about what I lose. Okay, I take it back. Damn. So, what card do I care about the most? This is the best tempo play, but losing Reno and Ziliax sucks. Reno isn't even guaranteed to be active, but if I can find the wheel and then play Reno on 8, I can kind of lock him out of the game. Ziliax feels a bit I'm gonna take Reno. I think it might be wrong. It's very high risk, high reward, but I think Ziliax is even slower, so it's even a little bit worse. And the Dark Alley Pact, dude, I don't know, maybe that was wrong. That sucked though, having to get rid of those 2 amazing cards. I play no spell mage. No spell mage is actually pretty good as well. I was surprised by it. I don't think it's like broken, but I was pleasantly surprised and think it's decent. But I'm trying to think about what they would do here. They play a bunch of like little minions, which I'm hoping they play. Yes, sir. That's what I'm telling you, man. This is what Mortal Eradication was born to do. This is what it was meant to do. Right here. Look at that. Boom. Destroy everything. Boom. I didn't even get the full healing from it, but it's still really good. Do you think there's a clear best deck right now or what? Unsure. All right, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We life tap. Then we play this for 1. And then I'll play this to just heal up and stuff eventually. We coin out Doomkin next turn. We could also just coin out this to get a 15-15 against a Hunter deck, which might just be GG. Might just be a 15-15. Might just be a 15-15. Oh, shit. Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Sure, okay. Oh. Oh, no. We got Wheel of Death. That's pretty good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 minions in my deck. 5 minions in my deck. There's a chance that I miss. That's a lot of fucking damage. We have to hope for the deal 6. That sucked. That was really bad. No, that was fucking terrible, actually. That was really bad. I needed to get the one specific card. The deal 6 to everything. Without it, I think I lose. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Yep. Sure. Not really much else I can do. We needed a hope to hit the one really good card. We did not hit the one really good card, so I think we lose. Mortal Eradication isn't bad. It can maybe kill off a couple of things, but it's just not good enough. That technically keeps me alive, I guess, for now. There is a slight chance that I didn't get either of the big things. This or this were both good. 6 damage or a 6/6 Reborn Taunt minion was at least acceptable. I mean, I should have won that game. But the game said no. The game said no. We don't want you to win. You have wing welding in your deck, but guess what? Fuck you.
Nazoth versus Jaina.
I had so much fucking removal. There's no world I lose.
All eyes shall be open.
I would like to find Doomkin and Wheel in this matchup because I'm pretty sure they'll just OTK me. Symphony of Sins is okay, but again, I'd still just rather find better cards. I'd still rather find my win conditions. What do you give me? I think honestly in this matchup, Speaker Stomper is probably better, but a 15-15 isn't bad, but I think it has to be Speaker Stomper. Speaker Stomper is just so important in this matchup to potentially stop him from OTKing me. Hunters are nuts, true. I mean, I shouldn't have lost that game. The fact that I drew one removal spell, literally if I drew one more Drain Soul, one more Table Flip, one Wing Welding, or if Symphony of Sins had given me a decent card, like I could have won, I should have won that game. But it just wasn't in the cards. Sargeras would have been too slow, but all those other removals would have been fantastique. But it's okay, it happens. I was super close to winning the game too. If I had lived one more turn, I think I win. But it's okay, it was a hard game. You're very good. Let's go this in life tap. I'd rather start healing a little bit first, I guess. There's no real reason not to heal right now. All right, that's fine. I want to play you on 6 and then you. Well, it could be you first. I'm trying to think if it's better to play this first or this first. Because this slows them down actively, but this could get me like Sargeras. What do you give me? A Speaker Stomper? I don't need a second Speaker Stomper. Let's trade that away. He doesn't know that I have one in my hand already. We got Wheel of Death. Okay, so I think that means we play you, so we can play you immediately. And now I do kind of wish I had the second Speaker Stomper just to slow them down. Loken's gonna be useless. Wait. That's fine, I'll play Mortal Eradication next turn just to see if it's Counterspell, because I feel like Counterspell could be kind of a big deal. Reason you play Soul Freeze, it's a 1 mana card that stops 3 potentially big minions from attacking. It's just a good card. It's just a solid card. Not really surprised. Pass. I don't really take any damage in fatigue because I have this, so I don't take 4. I take like 1, 2, 3. I take 10 less damage in fatigue. I only take 5 damage in fatigue unless they run Restaurant Viper. Also, Loken is kind of a useless card now, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Fine. I don't really mind any of the things they're discovering now. We know that that's Counterspell, which means I can't commit next turn. I'm gonna play Doomkin next turn. Might seem weird, but I think playing Doomkin next turn is correct because I don't have a free spell that I can just play. Okay, cool. Does he fireball my face? No way, it's Arcane Intellect. You're gonna fireball my minion? Oh, you're gonna frostbolt my face. Why would you not fireball? I guess Infinitize could work here. Okay. Yeah, we know that it's Counterspell, so we can't commit this turn. We have to commit next turn. We have a little bit more mana. This warrior list looks messy. Why does it look messy? What about it looks messy? I mean, you've got the Forge of Wills with a couple of big minions package. Speaker Stomper is to stop Nature Shaman and OTK Mage. Ziliak's a bit slow, but it's a big late game potential win condition. I would say Fizzle is probably the most clunky card in this, along with Wing Welding. But this is to stop Pain Warlock, and Photographer Fizzle is just a good value card. I'll play this next turn. So that way I can bait out counterspell in this. Because if I do them on different turns, there's a world where they can just get another counterspell and kind of wreck me. But like Photographer Fizzle and Wing Welding, maybe. I guess those depend more on the matchups that you're going. You could possibly run like a Rust-Rot Viper to trade away to deal with maybe Warrior. Or some sort of heal / removal. Defile would be very good if you want to run that instead of Wing Welding potentially. I don't know. Never thought about Fizzle in this deck, but it's quite interesting. I mean, I also think Fizzle's pretty good because it can basically, like, if you set it up, you can guarantee that it's your next draw, and you can also guarantee that all the other cards in your hand are really good, right? Like, if I have Sargeras and Ziliax in my hand, I can basically play Fizzle and guarantee that I get more of them. To be fair, though, the fact that both of these cards cost 9 means I can't play Fizzle and them on the same turn anyway, so maybe not. Maybe it's not good. I don't know. This is not my deck list, though. If it were my deck list, I'd probably take out Fizzle and one Wing Welding, and then put in like 2 Defiles or something else. Wheel of Death! This gives him a tradable, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Next turn, it'll be like you plus, I don't even really know. All of these are pretty useless. I don't need to play this until like 2 turns from now. So I could play Reno and a new weapon. We'll see. You can play 2 wheels. That's awesome. I wonder how that works. If you play a second wheel, does it reset the timer? How does that work if you play a second wheel? Oh, does it reset the... I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't really want to try it. But now I'm kind of curious for science. Play Mech Warrior? I mean, is Mech Warrior even playable right now? I don't know a lot about Mech Warrior. I know that it looked good during the theory crafting, but then as time elapsed, I was like, wait, this might not be that good. I'm gonna play that. I don't necessarily want to use the harp yet. I could probably play it next turn. Gaining armor actually makes the most sense to me. Let's do that. We can play the weapon next turn and then Speaker Stomper the turn after that. But then the problem is they do still have 1 turn where they can realistically kill me, which is a problem. It's a big problem, actually. It's a huge problem. They have basically 1 turn where they can realistically kill me with Sif. And that's the problem with only having 1 Speaker Stomper, and I shouldn't have traded the other one. If I lose because I don't have a second Speaker Stomper, I deserve to lose. Sure. And it's been forged, okay. Give me something that like heals, maybe? I don't know. I mean, what cards are you gonna destroy? There's nothing to destroy. Oh, that's not bad. I play this next turn and I should win. Assuming they can't play Sif. If they can play Sif, I lose, obviously, but we'll see. Is this deck worth crafting right now? I mean, it's pretty good. I've been doing pretty well with it, but again, if you don't want to craft a bunch of different legendaries, you could definitely refrain from playing it for a bit, I guess. No shot, dude. Come on. He's getting ready to OTK me. No, no, no. Stop, please. For the love of God, stop. Come on. You don't take damage from fatigue.
Time runs out on me.
No, stop, please. I'm begging you. Oh my gosh. I'm taking so much damage. It's so disastrous. No minions for me to play Mortal Eradication on. Boom.
That racket.
Draw a card. This heals me a little bit more, actually. Fun fact. It's actually for the heal, because next turn I don't take damage either. So, Sif. Can they play Sif? And then a couple of damage spells. If they play double Snake Oil, it's still not enough damage, because that would only be... Actually, I don't know how many spell schools they've played. They played Fire, Arcane, Shadow, Spell. They haven't played, like, a Nature. Yeah, that should be okay. I should be fine. Recently quit Yu-Gi-Oh! For Hearthstone too. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Years ago. Several years ago. I like turtles. Hey, man, how's it going? I like turtles too. I think you win. I think I win too. I would like to. I'd appreciate a W. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just GG, right? This is just BM. I'm gonna stop. Just in case I miscalculated, I'm doing this to maybe stay alive. But I get the animation. I don't know how I miscalculate counting, especially because it shows me the wheel. But just in case there was a visual bug or something, I would like to have a board so I don't die immediately. I think that's reasonable. Played Yu-Gi-Oh! When it was new. Yes, I'm that old. The format now is way over my boom rate. Dude, I also played it like early on. Not at the very beginning, but like pretty early on. And it got too much for me years ago. Oh, when was it? When was it? When was it? I think 2015 was when I stopped. But maybe it's 2016. I don't know. Apparently now people win in one turn. It can happen, yeah. But that's it for the stream today. I had a good time. Streamed a little bit over 2 hours. Won a decent number of games. For those of you who haven't already, hit the like button and comment in the comments below to just help this get pushed in the algorithm. I would appreciate it a lot. Again, if you haven't liked the video, I would appreciate that. There's 200 people here and only 36 likes. And if you haven't become a member or anything at this point and you want to, you get some special emotes. I would appreciate it. But again, no real pressure on that one. It would just be pretty cool. Or you can just donate in like a super chat. But to be fair, I am getting off right now. So if you super chat, I might not see it. But anyway, I would appreciate it a ton. I hope you all had a great day. And for those of you who want to watch me play League of Legends, I'll be streaming that in a moment. But I do need to eat and go to the bathroom first. So it'll probably be around 12 or 12:30. But I do stream on Twitch. That's where my League of Legends stream will be. Also on my other channel, eCore LOL. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.